Well, here we are live, living off grid, up here at the LindaRosa. Lynn and I are up here on the front porch. We'll give you a look at this. You got a bit of a green thumb here. These are passion fruit. We'll have to cut them down to get them in the house. This thing was only about 8 inches tall in the beginning of spring. Had frost damage on it, but she doctored it along. It's kind of rough, but this is what we wake up to every morning. It's pretty peaceful. We call it living off grid because we are totally off the grid. Some people get confused that really, what's the definition of living off grid? The grid is the electrical grid. We're not on that. We're totally solar and sober. But we have 36 panels on the roof, half on the front, half on the back. We got 16 batteries to keep us going. It'll go for 3 or 4 days, depending on all we run. And if that fails, we can do we got a color generator. While it kicks on, it powers the house and powers the batteries back to full and then shuts off. So we are totally off the grid. We put a wraparound porch. I need to figure out how to flip this camera around. I ain't real tech savvy. That was our old internet, HughesNet junk. I mean, it worked in a pinch, but we have Starlink now for the last couple of years. So that hill there, I'm fixing to take it down. There's the outside kitchen, a couple smokers and grill, and so we've been getting home kind of late, and it's starting to get dark early. It's really, it's the only thing I don't like about winter. I mean, I can deal with the temperatures, but not the getting dark at 5 o'clock. So we built this about, I'd say about 4 years ago, huh? About 4 years ago. A friend of mine, Scott McCracken, and my oldest son, and my youngest son come and help me with a lot of the finish work. We still have to get it sealed and stained and a few odds and ends. But, you know, once you move in it, the production slows down. But we like it out here. It's pretty peaceful. It's pretty quiet. Grandkids like the Christmas up here. So we do Christmas here and Thanksgiving every year. But we're on a little over 100 acres. And we're mostly surrounded by the Daniel Boone National Forest. So there's really not a lot of options with someone moving in. We own all the way to the other side there. And yeah, we come out a gravel road like I did when we was a kid. So that's a little different. But we're just relaxing this evening. We'll get into another chore sometime. And probably painting. I think she wants to do the trim in green because the roof is green. And then a dark stain on the rest of it. The only really critters that's bothered us a lot is wasps, waspers, and I think I've killed about 4 rattlesnakes, 2 or 3 copperheads. They get too close to the grandkids. I have to get rid of them. We're up here in the snake country, timber rattlers. But it's pretty peaceful here. We're getting ready for the leaves to turn again. They're starting to turn. They got a little yellow tint to them now. They'll start turning here in the next month or so. And then we'll try and rush through winter, get through winter real quick. We got a big, it's kind of like a boiler, but it's a big wood stove, and it's piped all through the floors, or under the floor. This cabin's sitting on the full basement. We actually built the forms and poured the full basement. The cabin's 30 by 46, so that's how, of course, big the basement is. We don't have it finished. We did get the spiral staircase about done. It goes on, just zips on down to save room. we've got a few chores to do. Maybe we'll include it in on one of them, but we just wanted to start getting some videos together. We had a little garden out this year. Got quite a bit of cucumbers and tomatoes, cauliflower, peppers. What else we get? Jalapeno peppers, yeah. We just had a lot of it in buckets. We live in Rock Castle County, so they called whoever named it was very spot on, because you actually dig more rock than you do anything. So if we do a garden next year, we're gonna haul some black dirt, some soil from our neighbor about 5 miles down the road. He's got a farm down there. We're gonna haul it in and build it up if we do one. Where we're at, though, unless we fence it, it's hard to keep all the critters out of it. Chicken house out back, we get quite a few eggs. We lost about 14 or 16 hens, so we ordered some 35 little Rhode Island Reds. They're sex, so they're 97% accurate, but if there's a couple roosters in it, we'll just make some chicken and dumplings. We butchered both of our hogs last week. They weren't quite a year old, but my gosh, he was 750 pounds. So there's a lot of sausage out of that one. She was about 650, so we just butchered them both because they're getting too big. So we ain't decided if we're going to raise any more or not. But she likes to travel, and it's hard to go anywhere if you got a lot of animals to feed. So we'll get off here for today. Those of you that are tuning in, we sure appreciate it. Just leave some comments or something. If you got any questions about anything so far, we'll sure help you out. Y'all have a good rest of the evening, and God bless.